Hello and welcome back to FTB Skies, which is a Feed the Beast mod pack, newly released, and it's a lot of fun so far. You can see behind me I have quite the contraption running, and today we're really going to focus on, let's turn around and take a look at it. Put the screen back on. We're going to focus on this right here. This whole contraption. Pretty amazing, and it looks complicated, but it's going to be a lot easier than what you may think. And we're going to really try to focus on it and not get distracted. Before we left off, we just had two of these Create Sifters, and we cranked on that thing and punched the ground for cobble, collected it up. It was a lot of work. Now we just throw that stuff away. We don't even care about that stuff. And we're auto-generating gravel right up here, and we can just throw it right in this. So now we have 4 of these, and I'm going to show you how to do this very easily. So I can just toss these in here. This one I've been using dirt. I toss the dirt right in there. We'll put some dust in this one, and we'll put some sand in here. We'll put that many sand in there. Let's put the rest of the dust in this one too. So that's beautiful. Now the thing is, you're going to end up with, wow, that's pretty cool. You're going to end up in a situation where these are filling up very quickly. So the good thing is you're going to have so much raw iron that it won't matter, because you're going to want to make these from the iron chest mods. Very easy to do, and we're going to upgrade this. See how this is filling up? So I make one of those iron chest upgrades. We'll slap that on there, and we'll slap that on there. And we can make a gold upgrade, etc., etc. Let's go put this in there. Don't worry about these guys. They're my friends. And we'll pop that up, and we'll start that cooking. So next, we're going to go over this, and we're going to go over each quest and how you pull it off very quickly to get to this point where materials become way less of an issue and a lot less boring of punching the ground. If the sound, once you have these things running and these guys, if the sound's too high, you can always do this. You can go into options, controls. I just turn the friendly creature down, the ambient sound down, even the block sound down a little bit as well, because otherwise they're really pretty loud. Let's take a look at the quest. We left off, and we were right here. We finished all this, and now we're working through these things. So let's see what we did first. We had that, and it gave us the andesite, and we had that. We didn't want to run out of that too quickly, so we just had to be a little bit careful, and we were. So, and there's a way around that anyways. If you need more andesite, just put some dirt through a sifter. You can sort it. Middle mouse button sorts that. You can go like this. Come over here, and there we go. We can compact it from a 4x4 recipe. Now we have more andesite. So, very first recipe. We went down here and we went to the andesite mesh. So how do we make that? Easy stuff, just like that. So I made 4 meshes and I replaced them. And you don't have to worry about having the string mesh. As soon as you get an andesite one, there's no reason to keep the string one around. You can just toss it in a chest or throw it away. And you can put all andesite meshes on there. So shift right click and right click on it and just replace those. And I'll show you how to do this waterlogging effect as well. So that was an easy thing to do. And that gave us a bucket, and that's key to it. We needed the bucket and some pork chops, which I already ate. Next up, it wanted us to do clay. Clay is pretty simple. A waterlogged bucket, or a waterlogged sifter. So this last one, I decided that was going to be the case. We'll take it out of there for a second. You could always take it out and put it back in as well. And you just have the bucket in your hand, right click on it, and just like that, now it's a waterlogged sifter. And when you put sand through that, like we just did, sure enough, it goes in, stuffs it in there, takes it back out the back, and you get one piece of clay, or lots of different things. This is what it's come through here so far. We even got a slime ball. Those are nice. And some dirt. Not sure how. And so, easy. that gave us some more clay and some salt. And the next up was redstone. Redstone was, you can always click on it, and then at the top here, we just go over it, and I just go all the way to, I think right here. And sure enough, it's dust through an andesite mesh will get you this. And this is what we're shooting for, really the most important thing. So we get at least 4 of those. That's what we're shooting for next. So we're dust through that. We also like this. It gave us a shovel, which I just replaced my other shovel in my bag, and one of these. Now, this is actually an interesting item. So we got the dirt through there, and we got a bunch of these. I went over there and I took one of those, just like this, and if you pop this, see this, you can't really do anything with this. Let's grab some of the, do we get any bone meal? Is there bone meal in this one or this one? Here's some bone meal. See, when I normally in Minecraft, if you bone meal on that, it would do it, but it's not. It's not Minecraft grass, it's vivid grass. So what I did was, I punched that out. Be careful, it's getting pretty shallow near the edge. I even put a fence up there. Replaced it, and then quickly before it grew, look at that. So you use that on it, and now it's Minecraft grass, and you kind of have to put some dirt around and hope that it spreads faster than that. But it's kind of a race, and it almost always loses. All this grass grows in before this. But that allows you to do something like that. And then you can pick it, and what do we get? Oh, sage seed. Let's go ahead and pop that over there. We'll just dump that in there. And we'll plant it just for fun. And I'll even throw those away. There we go. So let's take a look at the quests. So we got all the 3 of these done. Important to take care of. And we got that golden seed. Now my plan is, with this golden egg, I'll probably build an area, a 5x5 area of this kind of grass out there a little farther away. And what it does is it really encourages the spawning of like cows and sheep and pigs and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be on the plan. It's on the to-do list. We're going to pop that right in the middle there. And that's that. Easy stuff. Take another look. Once we got the 4 blazing, actually only need 1, but you need 4 for the next stage. So once you have 4 of these, it'll give you some, I think it gives you 3, so you end up with 4. That gives you some more dust, which is nice, and that. And this is just dust through an andesite mesh. Easy stuff. So let's take a look. So that knocked out these 2. And if you guys can go, just play along and do this kind of stuff right in this order, it's easy stuff. So we're in good shape there. Next, we're going to be working on this thing. And it's a little intimidating. You're like, well, how can all this fit together? And we're going to do it together. I'm actually going to rebuild this with you. Okay? So, step 1. We're going to pick up the water source block, which is right here. This is the water that I poured there. We're going to pick it up. Now, everything comes to a stop. If you try to put 5 of these sifters attached to this contraption at this thing, it won't work. 4 will, 5 won't. And this is just a very basic setup. You can actually string together a bunch of these vertically or horizontally and do things differently than this, but this one seems to work. I'm happy with it. It's a simple setup. So what I did was, and this is why I have my stone tools, because then it'll break everything apart correctly. There we go. And I'll even break this thing. Now occasionally when you break stuff, it's going to get stuck right in here. That's why I really like these things. They seem to work a little better and are more consistent than the cheaper wooden cycle. As soon as you get enough as soon as you get enough raw iron, definitely start replacing these if you want. It's the right way to go. And of course everything came to a stop because of that. So what you did was, here's the 4. Started with 2, expanded it out to 4. And then I'd build a 3x3 section right here. Easy stuff. And then we're going to build this thing. Here it is. Here's the quest. Click on it. And it gives you a bunch more of these as well. And it gives you some of these and some food. There's that. So a shaft is just 2 andesite. It gives you 8 shafts. Easy to build. Done, done, done. So we have, once you have that, then you can take these too. And I came over here and see how I'm aiming? You can kind of see how it's highlighted. If I just go like this, watch what's going to happen. Puts it like that. Oh, that's not right. You know, because I want it to lay down flat. So here's the trick. If you look off to the side and highlight a square at your level where you're standing at this level and tap the K key. Now see that little white thing that appears next to my see that? Just like that. That's the important thing. And now if I click this, it's going to go that way. Before it went towards us. So let's break it one more time. We'll look it to the side. I'm going to press the K key again. Now it's, see the gray went flat on the bottom of that little cube. See, it's nothing. Now it's on the bottom. So now let's see. It should put it there. Here we go. Ta-da! Now we have the 3x3. We're still not there yet. Let's go ahead and put this guy back. See how its image kind of appears there? Just faint the ghosted image. Put that there. Aim for the top right there of this with the cog right in the middle here. Put that on there. Now it's connected. We'll put our crank back on top. I aimed for the very top of it, not the side, but the top. And now I could hand crank the thing like that, but I don't want to do that. Then we're going to put one piece of dirt right here. And the water, I aim right at the side of that piece of dirt. And what that does is it makes it flow all the way around to there. So that water goes all the way around and it really cranks out the production. And it's enough power, we'll call it, stress units, to get all this working. Very, very easy to do. And then let's push K again to get that off of our screen. So now that we've easily automated the sifting, I don't have to sit there and do that part. The next thing we're going to aim for is the automation of the creation of generating gravel, sand, even dust. Dust is a little tricky. They don't really give you an idea. I kind of had to figure it out. But dust can be generated as well. We'll make sure this is actually feeding in over here. And ideally, what you'd really want is, and we'll eventually move this over, this thing with an upper, that's tricky, sneaky stuff, feeding right into that so we don't have to carry it over there. And then each of these would be fed and it would just be a continuous thing. And then you run into this situation. Well, this was getting a little full. It's getting full right now, to the point where that's probably not going to keep up. So I went over here and I chopped down all my trees and I replanted them like this, hoping that they all grow really tight so I can just walk up and vein mine in one shot all the trees. And that gave us enough charcoal for that. And then it gave us enough gold. I had tons of gold, so now we have more gold. And we have more iron. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of iron. Too much iron, so then I made a chest down here. We'll just put that there, we'll sort it. And that allowed me to make these. So now we were at this level. That's kind of, getting scary. 1, 2, 3. And that's part of the upgrades right here. We could even go to diamond. How much does diamond cost? Not bad, only 2 diamonds. How many diamonds do we have? We could probably do that too. I might do it, but not yet. We're in good shape with that. Let's take a look at the quest. Get this off of our bar. Try to keep everything tight. So that, we've knocked out all this and that, and it's up and working, a great thing. So now, let's go over to this thing. We wanted to come up here. We got this. we wanted to milking the fire. It's kind of funny, but you're going to want to make a squeezer. Easy to do because you've already have the iron now going through here. Make a block of iron. That's easy to do. It's just a block of iron. And once you complete this quest, it's going to give you a basic fluid tank, which is really important because let's break this. There we go. When you place this down, there's like a little trough on the bottom. So I wanted to go into the tank. I put the tank there. I want to be looking at it. And you just right click on the ground and see that little trough? That's where it's going to flow out the lava into this tank. So let's go grab, oh, we could do 1. You're going to do 4, okay? You're going to walk up. You're going to right click and put it in there. And the blaze powder is in. Then you jump on top of this thing. You just jump on it. You squeeze it out. It should pop into there, just like that. You got to do that 4 times for 1 bucket of lava. And then I use a pressure plate because then you can just step on that and it resets it. So if this is up here and you want to reset it, see how it's got to be reset? Done. And then you don't have to click a button. Not bad. We'll just leave that like that. But that unlocks. It gives you this. Gives you these 2 items. Now I tried using the dripstone to generate lava, but it seems like you maybe need like this dripstone. It looks like maybe the dripstone has to be connected to the bottom one of these and then a lava source on top. If you guys know how to do this, please let me know or point me in the right direction, and then I'll add it to the next video. But I've tried quite a few different ways to get it to actually drip through and collect using that fluid hopper. I've done it in previous series, but this one didn't seem to work. Not sure why, but I couldn't get it to go in there. Maybe I have to come in from the side. I'll mess around with it again. It would be nice to be able to automate lava. But now we're in good shape. So let's take a look at the quest. And we're quickly through all of this. Done, 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 and done. And we're to the material generator in U. Now this is great stuff. You're going to need to make a pedestal. And then right away we look at this thing and we're like, what? But this is just stone slabs, which is just stone, which is cooked cobblestone. Push backspace. And people, it's very easy to mess this up or get stuck on this part. So we're going to do it from scratch. There we go. Let's find out what the recipe is for this. Right here. Let's see if I can do this smoothly. There we go. We're going to make both of these items. So I've done those and I've put them right over here. I've got the pedestal, I've got the linking tool, and the upgrader, or the upgrade to it. So let's go ahead and make that. See if we can do it. We have the product. I think we do. We'll come up to this one. And we'll say, let's try to make this first. I have a linking tool. Let's make one of those. So how do we make a linking tool? Any kind of gem in the offhand. The main hand is a stick, and then a bookshelf. Well, let's go make the bookshelf first. We'll open up our backpack, take this, and this is why you wanted so much rice, because you're gonna come over here, go through all this, and we're shooting for that straw, not the And if it's not grown all the way, it's okay. I just right click, come through here. That's how much we got. And I jump up, and I look for the straw. Just like that, gives us that. And then we're going to need paper. That's why we need this. So we'll come over here, and sure enough, I did test it, and it grows on the grass too. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking it wasn't growing, so I was a little concerned, and I was like, it must be I didn't do something right or something. Let's go over here, and we'll go like this. And there we go. And then, like that. and that. We have 5 books. And 5 books go across like that. See, I mean, you're all that work, and we only get out of all that, we're only getting a very, one one of those. So we're in good shape there, and we're looking for the linking tool. I click on this, any kind of gem. I don't want to use an expensive gem, so let's go find a cheap one. Maybe right here. Appetite. I never use that. But now it has a use. So you're going to pop this down. We've got a bookshelf. Put this in your offhand. See how it pops up over there in your offhand? And I got a green hat. I'll explain where I got that in a second. And then we're going to put this down here. So here I am. I'm looking at it, and I just throw the stick right at it. I've got it in my right hand. I right click. Nope. And now I've got a linking tool. Just like that. Now, I don't think you're going to have to make repeated ones of these, but we'll take a look. Now we can make this. So let's go over to go over here. We'll put this up there. And we're going to say, let's make this item. Put the recipe, click this, it moves everything there. And it leaves your linking tool behind. So you don't have to make a new one every time. We'll pop that into the tools section. So now we have a pedestal. Great. Let's take a look at the next thing we got to make. Let's find out. Scrolling through. Looks like that's what we're going for. Okay. Wants us to make that. Well, we've squeezed a bunch of lava, and then we went and got a bucket of water. So we have a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. And the recipe. We know how to get the bucket. We know how to get the water. How do we make this? Oh, an upgrade tool. Upgrade tool. How do we do that? A stick with a piece of gold and that. Now, I don't think you get the upgrade tool back, but we'll double check. I know you don't get the bookcase back. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit. Don't get the upgrade tool back. Let's see. This is a mess. So, and a piece of gold. 1 piece of gold. So we're going to put the 1 piece of gold in our hand. And a stick. We've got rice in there. And let's just, let's go right into here for a second. Get all this extra stuff off our brains. And good enough for now. We're going to break this stick that was sitting there. We're going to put the new bookcase that we just made down. And if we hit a stick with this, we get the upgrade tool. Okay, great. And then an upgrade tool with that. Now let's see if it replaces it each time. If it doesn't, that'll be great. But so we made the upgrade tool. We do that. Let's see if it stays there. I bet it will. Yep. So we could probably just go like this. We'll take a whole stack of those. Beautiful. So now let's put this extra upgrade tool away for a second. Let's see if we can put it in the same place we put it in before. And now, the next thing to do is to make that. We put the lava and that in there, and we've got a material generator. Should probably do that, and I'll be right back. And I'm just hopping on the, the squeezer here. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this one, but I don't mind. And now we got a full bucket. Reset, full bucket. And we'll take a bucket of water. I'm walking on these lily pads. I'll be able to explain this pretty soon too, and it's actually a really neat thing for really, really fast production of bone meal. Let's see if we can do this without spilling our lava. Push R on that. Put that there. And now we've just completed this quest. It also gives you this. And we'll take it. We'll take that. We'll take another pedestal. Beautiful. So now we've got to this point. And you're sitting here with a pedestal And that's about it. You just got a pedestal sitting there. And your material generator. Let's move this up out of the way. We'll go over these in a later episode as well. But we very quickly got to this point where the gold's there, the pedestal's there. We're in good shape, right? So let's go, let's put this to use. Let's say we actually want to do, we'll do dust because we're not getting a lot of this stuff and we're going to increase this. So let's figure out how to do dust. It's going to be in this one. So we're going to dig down here and here. Okay. And I want to make dust. So how do we do dust? We're going to go like this, dust. And just like that. How do we produce it? I push the R key. It's not showing us there. It shows the sifter, the milling. I don't want to do the milling. I want to do the pedestal. I bet you if, let's break this. Let's grab one piece of gravel. We'll put that down. We'll open up our backpack. We'll smash that into sand. And looks like I had some sand on me already. That down. There. Let's see if this works. If not, we can just switch it up, but it should. I'm going to put a piece of sand, dust right here. Because these things only, these pedestals depend on the item underneath it. So, next we're going to go like this. We're going to shift right click. And we've got the pedestal on there. Now the problem is, people come along and they slap this on there. And if you slap it on there with the right hand, it goes to the top of it. And then you're like, how do I get it off? And you left click and you get it off. You're like, that's not good. And it's not going to do anything, no matter what you put down there. You got to put this right here. And slap that on there with right click. Now see that? Now it's going to mine this. But the problem is, how is it mining dust? It's not going to be able to mine the dust. You need to be able to hammer the dust. So let's go get a diamond or two. 2 diamonds and the metal, the stone rods. Let's take our buckets back. And stone rods, and I know we have a couple stone rods up here. We'll take the books, put them right there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and look at this little beautiful thing. Now, right now, nothing is happening. The pedestal's empty, nothing's going on. I hope this works right. I right click on top. No. Left click, take it off. Oh boy. Do we put it here? I haven't done this in a little. And then right click. Now it changed. Come on. Dust. Oh, no, we're going to have to put, we don't want dust under there. We want to put sand under there. Let's see if I can put a piece of sand under there. Is it going to start hammering it? Come on. It doesn't seem like it. 1 second, I'll be right back. We were so close. Let's get rid of the sand. And let's make chiseled sandstone. So we're going to need a chisel, iron, and stick. I had to jump into my old world. I'm like, how did I figure this out last time? Not sure how I figured it out, but... And then we're going to make some sandstone, I think. Okay. It was 2 of them, if I remember right. Maybe not 2 of them. We'll figure it out in a second. And let's open up our chisel thing now. And I put the sandstone here. And is there like a chiseled sandstone? I kind of hovered over it. Smooth. No. Chiseled sandstone. I think we only need 1. Oh, looks like we got 2. We put chiseled sandstone here. Come on. Dust. And the dust appeared right there. Now we're going to make the upper thing here. We're going to point it right at this. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, we can get rid of this. We'll put this right here with a frowning face to remind us of our shame. And let's see. Hopper. And it's not that one. We want this one. And do we have enough? Nope. We need to make some chests. We'll just go like that. Make 4 at a time out of the wood like that. Recipe that way. And if we come over here, now there's nothing going on with this right here, right? This is just hanging out doing its thing. And we're going to make this the same way. If we just put this right here, is that too high? I don't know, let's find out. Oh, looks like it's going, now it's going down, so that must be, it's going in, there it is, and then it's getting fed into that thing, going into here, and now it's automatic dust. So we're going to have automatic dust, gravel, sand. We probably don't need the waterlogged one because it just gives these things, but maybe. Basically as much as I want, and then we're going to work on a storage drawer system and all that kind of stuff. So let's see what else we had going on here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Looks good. We got the hat. All of a sudden I was just working and doing things, and all of a sudden I heard one of my chests opening and closing. Well, I turn around and it was a shulker, like attacker thing. The chest was a mimic, and it was a serious fight. It had like 40 or 50 health, and I killed it, and it dropped this hat, this green hat. So that's super. It was a good hat. It seems like a good thing, so I just put it right there in my bauble spot. I don't know if I can still wear armor on top of that. We'll see. I got this guy, and the neat thing is he came first, and I just dug a hole, and I kind of pushed him towards it a little bit. Don't tell him. And he fell in there, and he was done because he was messing up my crops. And then a little bit later, this guy appeared. Well, this guy, he trades coal for that. He does all kinds of things. These kind of fish for that, and an emerald gave me this unbreaking fishing rod 8, which we haven't used yet, but I'm about to. So let's go put some stuff away. We'll put the chisel in here for now. We'll put, what else can we put? We'll put those up there too, kind of this like tools and stuff in this one. We're in good shape. Can we buy anything else with emeralds? Emerald, get a cooked one for that. But he's already up to expert. We're trying to let maybe him sleep, but then he can't sleep down in a hole like that. We'll figure out something better to do with these guys. So let's take a look at the quests. And the quest was this. Go ahead and make a fishing pole. Just one fishing rod. Easy to do, right? So I did that, and it gave me, sorry about that, it gave me this fishing net and this stuff, so I just put this away. And this fishing net. Well, if you come over here, you drop down this fishing net, and you put this in here, watch what's going to happen. I'm going to try to put the one that I bought from him in there. It's right here. Here's a regular one. Let's see if it works with a unbreaking one. It should, right? Oh gosh. It's an unbelievable amount of fish. Now, all of a sudden, all this starts popping up. Oh, like tons and tons. So much so that I had to make one of these and start sorting out all the ingredients from that. And all I did was I went and went swimming, picked it all up, and specifically I was going for this fish because look at it all. Oh, some leather, very nice, very nice. That's really good. You're gonna get all kinds of weird things. And with that unbreaking one in there, let's take a look at it. Oh, it's going down pretty quick. 46 uses. So that'll go down. And you could automate this and put a little, maybe like a hopper on top of here to spit more of those into it. And then you could do an item collector too. But what I wanted to do was this. We know how to make that knife, so let's go and get our knife back out. Let's put these away in here. And those will float for a little while, so I have a few seconds here at least to before they all disappear. Let's put those in there. And what? Oh, I got some leather. I'll even put that in there. I like putting these down right here so I can walk around a little better. We'll put one right there and one right there. So now I can just walk right out to it. But look at all this fish. Let me go grab that. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, and some more leather. You can actually, there's a drying rack that you can, if you have to fight zombies, and you can dry their flesh for leather as well. And it's called a drying rack, and you just kind of hang it up on a tree, and then over time you can get leather that way as well. But what we got a vanilla boots. It is just amazing. All right, no more collecting. Let's go. Let's get back out there. What did we get for the boots? Oh, all kinds of stuff. When attacked, gain instant health 2, explosive damage reduction, 3 sockets. I don't even know all this. We'll put them on. Sounds good to me. Let's put this away real quick. 1, 2. Well, oh, we got a tropical fish. We haven't eaten that yet. Let's put all the coral there at the top. We'll even put this fish here. But what I really wanted to show you was this neat thing. What I did was, right around the corner, here's the cutting board. I didn't like having to put the fish on the cutting board and then and then you chop it and you do it that way and you pick it up. I wanted to do this. Fish goes in at the top and fish appears. And then I just right click, chop, 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 chop. Just like a sushi chef. And now I've got tons of all the little stuff just like that. So that's a nice little trick. Same thing with this one, except it doesn't take it back out. This is for the composting. I put the leaves or whatever at the top, and I'll work on that as well. So let's take a look here. So that's the fishing thing, and that's why it's important. And you end up with lots and lots of fish and stuff. I'm going to go grab that. I'll be right back. Well, I ate a puffer fish. I knew that was going to be a bad idea. 44 seconds. Oh, jeez. Anything else that I haven't eaten yet? That one. Oh, wow, I'm really low on health now. What about this fish? Oh, not so bad. Anything else? Can I eat? Oh, gosh. I'll just keep a bunch on me there. Oh, boy. Might need a little more. There we go. I'll be right back. But I did collect all the fish. And, of course, I was working on this guy, and I fell into my own hole, and then I tried to get out, and he hopped into my bed because it's nighttime. But he'll probably get back in there. And let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's take a look at the next quest here. The dirt. We're going to try to make the product for this. Right here. It wants us to make this organic compound. Some dirt, some tree bark. We make tree bark with an axe on a cutting board? Okay. Put not a knife, an axe on a cutting board. Let's see if we can do this. Yep. We should be able to just drop this right in here then. And right click, axe, right click, right click. Okay. And we'll get some of that and that. Do we need anything else? Let's see. Recipe. Oh, 1 piece of dirt. Recipe. I have the R key for that. And we got a quest done. What did it give us? Gives us 30 so if I put, this is basically, if I put this stuff that I just made underneath a material generator, it will make endless dirt. So now we have endless dirt as well. Let's get our health back up a little bit from that puffer fish. And as a reminder, I'm going to put this right here. We're going to put this tool can replace that one. Put it up there. We're going to toss this one over the edge. Did it work? No. And we'll try again. Over the edge. And it got hit by the nice redstone lantern. One last try. Into the void it goes. And I guess we'll put this down as a reminder of what we could do. We'll put it right there. Organic compost. Okay. We'll get a little more food. Oh boy. We'll we've got that cooking. We're in good shape. Let's take a look over here. We'll knock this stuff out. Rice, okay. Gives us some rice to eat. Oh, we could actually eat that instead of that. Let's do that. Let's do that next. Did we get it? Oh, we can eat it right now. That's good. Let's eat that. Perfect. Let's go plant this rice in the appropriate rice location because we're going to be making more of these 3, 4 of those. I don't want to hurt our... I don't want to jump up onto the crop right there because then it hurts the... You know, I have to rebuild it. I have to rebuild, turn it back into farmland if you jump on it. Let's see what this got us. Ooh, sage. And then we can start getting into hexari. Alright, let's go put that in our food bundle of unknowns. We're in good shape there. We'll put that away. Let's take a look what else. Fish slices. We sliced up fish. We got that. We'll eat that next, I guess. Let's see it. So it's ready to go for the food. We can probably dump that slab right over here for a second too. I don't need that on there. Dust. We don't care about a single dust now. We can just throw it on the ground. How close? Ooh, look at all. We have 4, 5, 6 hearts. So we're up to 16 hearts. We'll throw that bowl away. I don't like it that it leaves a bowl left over like that. Oh, and this guy hopped out. Maybe he'll go join him over there. He's on it. Oh, he's the fisherman. Come on, can you actually get it? He did! So wait, are they both fishermen now? They did, they both have jobs now. That's weird. Or is this a third guy? The sleeper's gone? I don't know. What does he want? He just wants string for emeralds. And a bucket of cod! Alright, we gotta make some deals with this guy. String. We'll take half a stack of string. We'll go get some emeralds out of here because why not? Oh, I already had emeralds on me. So, string goes up here. I'll take your emeralds. Gave me 14 emeralds. Now, can I get some cod from you? Oh my god, that's way too much cod. What do I do with this? Oh, it's just a bucket of cod. Can I let him go? No. I don't know what I can do with a bucket of cod. Let's go like this. Double click and it should send all the cod into here. If anybody knows what to do with a bucket of cod, let me know. And that put them up to... Oh. And now it unlocked more things. I can get a campfire? Really? Do I want a camp? I guess so. 2, 3, 4. I got 6 campfires, but that got him up to a apprentice level. What about him? He's stuck at expert level. He's happy. He's got some glowing things going on now. What do I do with all these campfires? We'll stick them in the wood area. Okay. We'll put this away. We'll put the... Good shape. And let's take a look what else we got. We made the flint knife. That was easy to do with flint. We got a cutting board. And that just means we have an extra cutting board. Let's into the void. Oh, don't touch those things. Into the void. Ooh, that was a nice throw. And what else do we have? Dun dun dun. On a pedestal. We made that. More food. Ancient home. Okay. We get this. Another bookshelf. We'll take it. Another bookshelf. We'll take it. And an augment for these things. This is going to get really complicated, these things. Really complicated. In a good way, though. This is a really powerful mod. I remember it from years ago. Base exploration. We made a wand. Ooh, a shape builder. I'll have to figure that out from Cyclic. I don't think I've ever used this. And some more food items. And hexari. Oh, we got into hexari. Unlocked something there. And some more bone meal and more experience. Anything down here that we accidentally stumbled upon? Getting started. Let's do this one. And this Ars Nouveau is going to be able to unlock possibly end stone, but we got to get a carbuncle, which is going to be really hard to do. So let's put this stuff back over here. I'll put the books up there, the unknown thing this way. We'll put our book there. This is going to be food to eat. And sage down over here for now. And we are in good shape. I think we covered quite a bit. We have this thing up, and I really hope this has helped you guys. It's doing its thing now. If you want sand to mine the sand and not hammer it down, it should just be able to mine the sand and put it right in there. Same with gravel, so I don't have to carry it over here like this. And stick it in here. But oh, not andesite. Looks very gravelish, doesn't it? Gravel, gravel, gravel. How much do we have? Tons! Too much! So we're in good shape. I hope this helps you guys. If it does, go ahead and sub or do or comment, and I'll be able to answer any questions. Or if you have an answer for any of my questions, that would help as well. Because like I'd like to know how to automate this so that we can automate the lava with those drip stones. Doesn't seem to be working in my other world where I drip it on there even with a one block gap and all those things. Just didn't seem to work. But I probably messed it up somehow. So far so good, and we'll continue making progress. A lot more coming up. Have a good one and enjoy. I have so many fields to work on. These guys are happy. Very nice, very nice. I don't think I missed anything.